Today, I would like to talk something about elevating your assistant. What is that mean by elevating your assistant? Because at this moment, the whole world, the sentiment, the emotion on the downward trend. So everybody, a lot of people are suffering from lacking of food, lacking of energy, and the loved ones also leave them. So most of them are in the quite a depressing mood. Especially the COVID is spiking again. I can hear a lot of people are suffering. Like one of my friends in Singapore, she had COVID for 7 days, still on the double line. So it's time for us to elevate ourselves, because by elevating yourself, whatever things happen to you, it will not pull your energy, pull your emotion down. You will not suffer as much as other people. So I can see those people who are elevating themselves. They are one of the ladies just spoke to me, and she went for dinner. She spoke to this person, this group of people for hours, even face to face. All the people around her got COVID, and she didn't get it because she is the one who always focusing about elevating her energy, eating very healthy food, and whatever things that good for her, she will just take it. Yesterday, I shared with her some thoughts, and she was so excited that she want to put into practice straight away. A person who is very enthusiastic about life and want to make the best use of her opportunity in this world. She also brought her sister with her, and the sister very different from her. When the two of them were sitting together, one was like such a good vibrational energy, another one is like not so good because her sister loved to drink, loved to smoke, and nightlife, sleep very late. So she also wanted to jump on board and work together with me, and she's willing to change her lifestyle again. I love to work with her. So what does it mean? What does it mean to be elevating your life? So elevating your life is all about being intentional about the things that you can do every single day. It's about discovering your truth, stepping out to become the person you want and know you are capable of doing. So you don't have to have all to figure out or to go it alone. You just need to take one step at a time, because there may be a lot of training going on. You can do this, do this, do that, do this, do that. But it's important you find it, wow, it's so overwhelming. How am I going to accomplish that? Because I also agree with you that elevating your system, doing all the practice is quite a challenge to somebody who have been used to certain habits, certain lifestyle. Suddenly you want to change to different habits, different behavior. It's quite challenging. It's quite challenging. You need to put in some effort. So today I want to share with you some of the simple steps. You can do it. You pick up some of the easy stuff for you to do as pick up more. But all this that it happen to you every day, that you just have to just put like, what am I doing now? Is if I evaluate myself, I'm on the rating at 5. If you are rating on the 6, what am I going to do it to jump into that? It's not that easy. It's not that easy. A big jump. So you just have to start with a small step every single day. myself all our life for the past 3 decades. We have been doing that in our existence. So it's a daily things that we associate with our colleagues, associate with our friends, the food that we eat, the we just put in that 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 ideas and instrument into our daily life. How far you are ready to elevate yourself, and what are you willing to do to go there? Because are you happy to are you feeling joyful, fulfilled, and live with peace? Financial status, are you there yet? If not, maybe this session will require you to capitalize on your energy and your ability. So of our own way and bring our best self to any situation. So let's get started. Control over 3 things in your life every single day. The image that you visualize, it means your habits, your behavior, your daily action. Determine everything you experience. If you don't like what you have the chance to respond to it, one, and change what your daydreams about, change your habits, change your friends, and change how you talk. So you can change. If you are not the responses, you can change your thought. You can change the things that you imagine, what you imagine, and then you can also change the actions to do. And there are certain rules that you can play. There are certain rules that you have to follow. The key success, the key of life is finding a set of rules that resonate most with you. So of course, you can change the rules as we grow and have new experience. This is often happens. So we choose to. The mind is like a giant computer. To add on the power to elevate, the power to upload programs. The first thing in this process is to what you are doing now. First, realizing that there are thoughts and patterns, they are limiting experience. Then, is knowing that it's possible to is the key. Practicing like meditation, where you can actually step aside from your mind and see that your thoughts are not state, be the observer. Strengthening your observing, your support, your so when you are so engrossed in the activities and with the market situations, your business situations, and you are not, it's time for you to step back and analyze and be the observer. So try that. It's very powerful because you some opportunity. There are some of the ways that you can. It's like you cannot see. You are blinded with many things. Because you always like focusing on what were your again. So there is no way out for you. Down and take a silent time off to relax and focus and analyze what are the situations, what are things you can improve, and be creative on what is the situation and see the way out. There are so many ways of getting the solutions by getting advice from your friends, getting advice from the expert, or getting advice from Google. Google to me is the best things to get help and advice. There are so many experts are very willing to share experiences, their thoughts, their ideas into Google free of charge for everyone. So utilize that. Don't stuck with what you are doing now, doing again and again and again. It's called insanity by doing the same thing again and again, not getting the same result. So you need to have a breakthrough. You need to transform yourself in order to elevate yourself. So then from here you can enhance and up level your energy and thoughts so that what you wish will come true. This is when you step into your power and really begin to create a life you love, which of course can be one of the service tools. So learning how the universe support you is very important, and work in your favor is a key, and depends upon your thoughts and every choice you make, from where you live, in your environment, or who you keep company with, and how you keep your space, to the clothes you wear, and the way you carry your body, and the goals you set, the clarity which you are seeing, the directions of your life. Everything plays a role in the creation of your life. So I hope you will give yourself a chance to do something about your life. And everybody actually are born equal. Everybody have the opportunity to live a very fulfilled, joyful life. It's just that you need to unplug. You need to open up, unplug the limiting beliefs that you have in your life. If you stay on to the limiting belief, there's no way, because your door is locked. Because our life, there are so many locks that we need to open. You need to have taking steps to open one by one until it's fully open. Then you can realize that how powerful you are. Every one of us are powerful beings. It's just that you need to, first of all, you need to decide whether you want to change your life to the better or not. The awareness of where you are now, where you want to go is very important. So I'm putting some of the practice that can help you to clear the mind or cleanse the energy field, whether it's yours, it's not yours, or whether it's yours, or whether it helps to serve you or not. We are all a growing individual. We are the spark of light. This is our nature. When we feel depleted or uninspired, take time out to reignite our inner flame. Actually, is a must. If you are looking for the pulsating electric feeling in your heart that remind you of how magical and wonderful life is, it's time to rekindle your passion and purpose of living. Reignite your passion for life. So find what fuels your fire. So we are the flame must be stopped to keep our fire burning all the time. So without this necessary fuel or oxygen, it will die off. The same applies to our passion and also desire. If we do not nurture them, they may eventually burn out. So I'm sure many of us have certain passion in life, and after that you didn't continue, and you didn't continue with the momentum. You totally like forgotten about your passion. You totally stop what you are doing. There are many cases like that, similar to me. When you want to write a book, when you are the momentum, you are so passionate about writing the books that you wanted to write. When you are in the momentum, you are so creative, you are so fluent in writing the articles, writing the content. Once you stop for a month or two or whatever, I think you will lose the momentum. It's very difficult to reignite the passion again. Is you have to start all over again. Similar to me, I've been writing this book for some time. When I'm in the momentum, I move on very fast. When I got distracted with my momentum, then I lay off for a few months, and then it's so difficult for me to restart again. I'm sure many of you have the same experience like me, and it's very important, especially like trading in the stock market. Never get yourself in losing the momentum in trading. Whether you got money or not, uh, do the paper trade. Get yourself into the habit of spending about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and monitor the market and do paper trade. Get yourself in the momentum, because the more you do, the more you understand the market, the more they give you the gut feeling whether this is a good trade or this is not a good trade for you. Especially with marine guidance together with your gut feeling, that is very important. So why some students are doing so well in the stock market, and some of them doing the same thing and just miss 1 minute, 2 minutes, they didn't get, because probably they have this limiting belief in themselves, and I don't deserve this, and I think the market is not favorable for me. It's difficult for me to make money from the stock market. When you have this limiting belief, even in the right trade, you will self-sabotage yourself. And some of them, even they are so positive in life, they are so optimistic about stock market. They are feeling so good about this trade. Even they make mistake, they still win the trade. I'm sure there are many cases like that. Aaron can tell you that. There are many of the students, even they make a mistake, they're still profitable. Maybe you may also experience that in yourself also. So what are the areas that you can do in order to reignite and give you the spark in life again? First of all, you need to commit on the daily personal growth, and second, follow your curiosity, and the third one is do more the things that energize you. I go further into that. If you keep doing what you always doing, you are getting what you always got. If you continue your current behavior, your life is not going to get any better. If you are waking up, doing the same thing again, very routine, you will get the same result. You will not like getting better. The day you change your responses is the day your life will begin to get better. When you decide that I want to do something about it, I want to, instead of waking up at 7 o'clock and catch the traffic, beat the traffic, I will get up at 6 o'clock and do some exercise and do some meditation, eat my breakfast, take my time to have a very good breakfast, or listen to some of the good music, or listen to some inspired music songs, or listen to some inspired articles or broadcasts in the YouTubes. That will change. That will give your day a very positive days. Your day will be very smooth, and miracle things will happen. You may be in the right place at the right time. Do some changes. If you are continue to do use the same road, you get out of, let me try the other road. Maybe it will take me for another 5 minutes journey. It doesn't matter. Try another route. Do something different. Get yourself, do something different. And instead of eating the same restaurant, change your restaurant. Instead of You see, it's very funny in my restaurant. Most of the customer came to my restaurant, they always eat the same thing. And most of the time, I will encourage them to choose others. And they're quite reluctant. And some of them, they have been visiting my office, my restaurant for months. They still eat the same thing. And I had to give them money back guarantee. If you don't like what I recommend, I don't charge you. Then they feel a bit of embarrassing. They say, okay, I try. Eventually, they feel good. I say, every time you come, you have to try different dishes. Don't eat the same thing again. But it's very funny. They change for one time, two times, then they come back again. They will eat the same thing again. This is human behavior. So the day you change, I can guarantee you when you start changing your habits, your responses, your actions, it's a day you will begin to get better. Do something. This is the first challenge that I want everyone to do something about it. If you are eating the same breakfast, do eat something else different. If you are taking a bus, it's not long. Some of them even like 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer, they still want to have a transport. They get Grab. Why not take a walk? Take a walk. Maybe it takes you about 20 minutes walk to get there, but it's good. It's good to walk along the way. Be mindfulness about the traffic. Be mindfulness about the road that you never observed before, and you feel good about that. So also, I would like to share with you some of the secrets. You see, the secret is like every one of us need to have a purpose in life. Without a purpose in life, it's easy to get sidetracked on your life journey. It's easy to wander and trip and accomplish very little. That's why a lot of people, many of them, when they retire from the job, they lost their purpose, and they feel they're just resting and meeting their friends and play golf. After a while, they feel lack of purpose. They feel life is not so meaningful anymore, and their health is deteriorating. They are uninspired because they don't have a duty. They don't have a purpose anymore. So never tell yourself that I want to retire. I just want to repurpose my life. You can retire from the job and then you repurpose your life again to do something else. So never use the word I will going to retire at 55. I'm going to retire at 70. No, you just tell yourself I want to repurpose my life again. So with purpose, everything everything in life seems to fall into place. When you have a purpose in life, you will stuck, you will grow, you will live life energetic, you look forward to the day, you look forward to accomplishment, because when you achieve something, you feel very fulfilled inside. Even it's not gaining you a lot of monetary reward, but you feel very fulfilled. That is the most important thing in your life. And doing what you love, and doing what you are good at, and accomplishing what's important to you is the greatest joys in your life. So a lot of people didn't aware that they just go to work and feel dreadful and feel like it's my obligation to go to work and beat the traffic and then work for 8 hours or 9 hours and then come back and beat the traffic again, and let's just go into routine. Wake up, eat, work, come home, watch TV, then go to sleep. And many people live their life like this. Agree or not? I'm sure you do agree that many people just live their life like that. It's the routine thing. So when you truly live on your purpose, the people, the resources, the opportunity you need naturally will gravitate towards you. They will attract to you. the world will benefit too. Because when you act in alignment with your true life purpose, all of your action automatically will serve you and serve others. When things that you feel fulfilled, other people, because when you feel fulfilled, you elevated your existing, you're elevating your energy, and you're elevating your vibrational energy. That also you are generating good vibe to other people. Then it's a cycle. It's a cycle. It's a cycle. So like it's very important. I know I've been talking a lot about life purpose. Maybe next session I want to truly spend 1 hour for you guys to find out your real purpose. Ask some of the students to jump in. If you truly find your real purpose in life, I tell you, your life is very, very meaningful. I live my purpose for about 20 years now. I never change. My life purpose is to elevating and empower people to, my life purpose is to empower people to elevating their existing, the vibrational energy through applying the law of attraction and also applying the vegan diet. That's the reason why I do this session. Because by doing these sessions, I'm helping people to elevating their prosperity mindset, elevating their vibrational energy. At the same time, I also run a vegan restaurant so that I can get more and more people to apply the plant-based diet. If you eat the right food, energy food, it also helps you to elevate your vibrational energy. And I realized that people who are vegan diet or vegetarian diet, when they don't get COVID so easily, even they get it, it's very mild. I don't see many of them really suffer a lot, but the meat eaters, I do see they suffer a lot. So the number one is to you have to commit to daily personal growth. Most of you familiar with the Maslow hierarchies of needs. There are 5 needs that must be in order for a person to feel happy, fulfilled in life. Focus on the first 4 needs in our life, like psychological, safety, love, belonging, and self-esteem. But few people actually make to the top need or priority in their life. They need the self-actualization and come with personal growth. Especially many people in the Western country, they used to very comfortable to achieve these 4 areas of their life, like safety, food, basic needs, love, and esteem. But because of COVID had turned their life upside down, and many of them are going back to the basic needs again. They're struggling and swimming in the basic needs like food, safety, and love and belonging, because of the COVID, many of their family members also leave them, and that lead them to a very low self-esteem. So everyone will have this situation in certain period of your life. Nobody is born to be perfect. Nobody is born to be so lucky all the time, because the law of rhythm is always the cycle up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Your life sometimes is an uptrend, sometimes downtrend, sometimes up and downtrend, like the stock market in certain countries also. And nobody in the countries will forever will be prosperous, because Western countries have been prosperous for so many years now, for decades, for even hundreds of years. So because they are over-contented to what they are now, they are not growing. They take things for granted. Instead of growing, whatever they have, it becomes their rights. My right is to be this. Whereas for those developing countries, they're always thriving, they're always growing, they always work very hard. That's the reason why they achieve the rewards now. They're achieving the fruits of their labor now. So in life, basic needs, only when you have fulfill the basic needs, then only you can talk about self-actualization, self-fulfilling prophecy. So as human, we are always driven by progressive in life. We have a burning desire to reach out to full potential. Every one of us want to have reach out for full potential. When we are limiting that belief and holding ourselves back, we become like unmotivated. And we wanted to do this, and then because of the experience that you have, the hold us back. Like even me too. Like for example, and this investment only cost me about $20,000, and I can see the opportunities, but because of my past experience, I lost a lot of money on seeing the projects is like so positive, and I just jump in. I just jump in because I trust them. I trust it will work because the proposal is so wonderful. I trust them. In the end, I get burned. Then this time round, I got to be very careful. I got to be careful and observing the people, the team, the management team. You see, when you want to join any organization or in any business, you are not looking into the business itself. Business is just one aspect of whether you want to involve or not. I always look into the management team, the people behind, the founder, the team behind. Even they are not so prosperous now, if my team is like know what they're doing, they have the why, what they want to do this business, why they create this business model, and they have the right attitudes. These are what I'm looking for. I'm still observing the team now. The business idea is fantastic, but I'm still observing and looking at the team whether they can sustain this business or not. Because a lot of people get burned out very easily. Initially, they get excited about it, they're motivated about it. After they face some challenges, then the momentum get down, and everything go into failure. That's why when you want to invest in any of the business, not just the business, don't simply get excited about the business. Look into the management team. Like in my environmentals, in Loving Heart, I don't look for people who are highly qualified. I also don't look for people who are very experienced. I always look for people who are young, energetic, have the right attitude, willing to learn, willing to try, willing to progress, have a desire to grow, have some purpose in life, have goal in life, wanted to achieve good things in life. I don't want to look for something I just want to come to work and get the salary and do my job. No. That's why it takes me quite some months for me to look for the people. Actually, there's shortage of manpower. The reason is also I'm very choosy on the people that I'm looking for. Not the worker, but the leader, the supervisor, the managers, the leaders. I'm still short of that. I'm looking for people who are inspired, people who are very passionate about what they are doing, so that I can coach them. I can grow together with them. I even can profit sharing with them. So, while reaching your journey is a long journey, it's not an easy task. It's something that will evolve, and you can change and evolve and change. Make your own personal growth as a priority is something you can do each day, and will ignite all levels of your passion. So what can you do in personal growth? Just commit to yourself to listen or watching or reading something that educate and inspire, empower you for just 10 to 15 minutes a day. You can do it in the morning, or you can do it in the lunchtime hours that you have 1 hour free for lunch. You can spend this 15 minutes or 10 minutes, listen to the TikTok, There are so many inspired articles. They are available everywhere in the YouTube, in the podcast. Just spend even 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Every day you do that, you will be surprised that you are growing, you are elevating yourself without you realizing it. And you become very fluent, you become very eloquent in certain topics, you become very creative. Because it become a natural self. It natural to you. You didn't see yourself grow a lot, but other people can see that. Other people can feel the difference. So YouTube and audiobooks, there are many there are so many like YouTube's like one book a day. It summarize the whole gist of the books, then they summarize for you, and in 15 minutes, 10 minutes. So choose the book that you want, and get the summary and complete the book in just like half an hour. Yeah. So you should incorporate this into your personal growth, and even you are very, very busy, and even you have a very chaotic schedule, just set aside as a priority. So the second one is like follow your curiosity. I especially like the idea of following your curiosity because it is so easy to stay where you are. To reignite your passion in life is to pay closer attention to the things that spark your curiosity. Is there something that you fascinate to learn more about, a new hobby you have been too afraid to start, or new activities or recipe you want to do it? Just do it. And in Loving Heart, my vegan restaurant, I have a lot of opportunity to explore many recipes. This is something that I enjoy doing. This is something I'm passionate about. So I always have these thoughts. I want to create a very good, delicious, healthy cuisine for my clients, for my customers. And I want to do it something different from the rest of the restaurant. All my recipe, I can put it something like not a norm. It's like we have many local dishes. Everybody do the same thing. For me, I always make it slightly different, at least 40% different from the rest of the people. How the setting likes, the taste like. I tweak it. So what can you do with that? Take a minute to write down anything and everything you are curious about. Then choose one or pursue it for this week. You may have a few of them, and just choose one and explore it. Even a baby step towards things that you're curious about will spark passion in your life. Okay, just you didn't realize that this will be your passion until you discover you're curious about something. Oh, this is what I want. And yesterday, one of my friends from Penang, and he recommended his nephew to come to work in Loving Heart because he was always in the bar, working in the bar, making drinks, coffee for people. And last week he went to Penang to join the uncle. The uncle run a vegan restaurant, and then he feel the spark, he feel the interest, he feel the he realized that he really enjoyed cooking. So the uncle called me whether I need somebody. So yeah, I'm shortage of manpower. I say, okay, you can come. Immediately, I spoke to him about 6 o'clock the day before, PM. And yesterday morning he came and drove about 4 or 5 hours to arrive. You see, when somebody is so passionate of something, they take action immediately, without even a day of delay. It's just within 24 hours, you're already there in my restaurant and working now. So this is called enthusiasm. So the third tips is like, do more of the things that energize you. What makes you feel full of energy? Have you figured out your daily habits that make you feel like you have a superpower in life? Have you ever experienced a surge of energy when you make no logical sense because you were sleep deprived? It means that when you want to do something, you're just so engrossed in doing that, you've forgotten about sleep, you've forgotten about your meals, you don't feel hungry, you don't feel tired. And some of the people who play mahjong, the mahjong, the typical things, they can play mahjong for 24 hours. Sometimes they've forgotten about eating, they've forgotten about drinks. They're so engrossed in playing the mahjong is something like this. They feel so energized. Yeah, you speak to some of the mahjong addicts, they will tell you that eating food is not priority anymore. They will continue the four of them because mahjong have to play with four person. The same four person will be playing again, again, again. And sometimes they don't even have to sleep. This is called something that energizes you. But you can look for something that should be productive, should be enhancing your level, enhancing your knowledge, and elevating your existing, elevating your growth, and make you more happy, more passionate about life, make you more joyful, rather than going to mahjong like sucking your energy. So these are the things that ignite your passion. They are part of your makeup. They are calling out to you, and you will be doing yourself. And everyone around you, and the service if you didn't incorporate them into your life. The service, the opportunities is like with all these talents that you have, you already ingrained inside you. You already have all these talents. You just need to give yourself push a button and allow it to release. Only by continually doing bit by bit, then the flow will come in, and thus the spike will come in, the power will come in. Then you can feel the small and a little achievement, they accumulate something big eventually. So what can you do? What are the activities you can do? Pay close attention to the things that you give you natural energy, to the things that you make you feel grounded and connected. Just observe yourself on the daily activity. What are the things that make you feel connected, make you feel joyful, make you feel that I want to do more, that give me the natural energy, the things that make you feel really very joyful, very willing to put in more time and efforts to do it, to the things that you may lost time while sacrificing your weekend, sacrificing your sleep in doing them. That make them. This is something that non-negotiable part of your life. So you can do this. Every one of us can do this. I just recap what I have shared. Commit on your daily personal activities. Just spend about 10 to 15 minutes a day to listen to the TikTok, or listen to a book for the day, or listen to something inspiring, short 10 to 15 minutes. Most of the YouTubers are producing great articles in between 10 to 15 minutes. Okay. The second one is follow your curiosity. So observe, write down things that you are curious about, and pursue one or two. Pursue one, then, and do it every day for at least 1 week, and see how it will flow. Okay, the third one is to do more of the things that energize you. Find the things that you just observe. You may have neglected. Now you want to observe and feel at the moment. So what are things that inspire me? What are things that I want to do it again without complaining, without feeling tired, without feeling it's time wasting things to do. Okay. So I know it can be tough to make your own life a priority in life when you are trying to balance and all the hats that you are wearing now. But be the best you can, to give the best you to those you love, to live the most passionate life, the best life, you need to be set priority in your life. This is it's not a difficult thing to do. It's not very difficult. It's a simple things. It's just a daily habits. These three activities are small activities that are easily incorporated into even the busiest daily schedules. Test them out and watch how you will unlock a new level of your motivation. So it also energize you, also give you the passion in your life. You will be amazed at how making a little time for you creates so much more for everyone around you as well. So here are some of the small daily activities to ignite passion in your life. For me, I will do it every day and meditate every morning. So meditation is an excellent way to achieve a new state of clarity, one that allows your mind to reset, our body to collect itself before beginning a new day. Doing the daily morning meditation helps to reduce stress and help us focus on our day ahead. Because when you do the meditation, you are also elevating your existence. You are also channeling good vibe, and indirectly you are also channeling good vibrational energy. You can like you are growing, you are raising your vibrational frequency. So when you do your meditation, you can feel that your day is getting smoother, and then you are at the right place at the right time. And begin your day with a healthy dose of meditation, just 30 minutes, 20 minutes. If you find it very difficult to meditate, just do it 5 minutes, also can. And today 5 minutes, tomorrow 5 minutes, and then the next set 10 minutes or 15 minutes. And for me, I can do up to hours and 2 hours in the morning. It's an easy task for me. So meditation is important. Just do it and close your eyes, solitude. You can, if you find it very difficult to sit down and meditate, I would suggest you do a mindful walk, or do a mindfulness exercise by when you eat, you're being mindful of what you are eating. And when you are taking a train, be mindful of the people surround you, the train sound, and mindful of the quiet, the noisiness or the quietness. Because when you are being mindful, you can even meditate in the train, not an issue at all. So be mindful, okay? So the quickest possible way to elevate yourself is to surround yourself with people who lift you up, rather than people who drag you down. People who have dreams, people who have desire, people who have ambitions, people who are make you feel better about yourself, people who believe in you and are interested in resonating a higher frequency just like you. So there's also a saying that 5 people they are saying that you will become the 5 people you spend the most time with, and ultimately they have the power to either inspire you or drain your energy. So maybe it's time for you to reevaluate the amount of time that you spend with your toxic individual who are only bring you down. So ask yourself, who are the people you are surrounded with? These people are like-minded soul or having the similar journey, and better yet, those who can see the big pictures better than you can. They will help you see failure as an opportunity and will certainly increase your odds of achieving them. Try to get away from people who, whenever you want to share some great ideas, straight away they pour cold water on you. Oh, it will not work. I see so many of the people are failed, and don't try that. Stay away from all these people, rather than giving you the reasons. Like me, I will holding to my investment because I'm doing my observation on the management team. It's not just that I don't believe in that. I just be careful. Rather than last time, I just jump into with my excitement. Everybody shares some good exciting news. I jump into the excitement. Now I a little bit of careful. So business is 80% people and 20% everything else. And this illustrates the importance of investing your time in getting to know open-minded individual who enjoy helping turn your dreams into reality. But if you surround yourself with inspiration. So spend more time alone. And a lot of people very scared to be alone. For me, I love it. Contrary to what it seems like intuitive things to do, spending time alone have actually been shown to bolster our level of success. People who are able to assist on their own seek less validation from others and make fewer reckless choices and are in general much more aware of who they are than those who seek out constant companionship. You become more confident in yourself. The most important thing is like confidence in yourself is very important. You believe in yourself, you don't have to rely on companionship. You're scared of loneliness. For people who are successful, people who are elevated in a high existence, they don't even need. They like to be quiet. They like to be alone. Yeah. So it's good. Sometimes it's good to get yourself out in a retreat, be away, and holiday. And holiday not going into very busy activities. Holiday in a holiday village or resort. Just quiet down your mind and re-evaluate your life, re-evaluate your the things that you want to do, re-evaluate your goals in life. And the fourth one is to go with your instinct, gut feeling. And this had helped me a lot. And recently I had this gut feeling that I want to buy this apartment. And a lot of people tell me that it's not the right time to invest in the property now, and the property will crash. And the gut feeling getting very strong that I have to get into it. And eventually there are very limited lots that the lots that I wanted. People, you said that the market is crashing. There are people who are paying only left about 4 lots for me to choose from. I just said I just go with my gut feeling. I just go for it, and I just signed the contract 2 days ago. So inside of you, when something feels right or wrong, learn to trust and act on your inner intuition. If you don't want to do something, don't do it. If you don't want it to be around certain people, engage on certain activities, then you don't. I have bought many buildings that double the values, and all these property that I bought all come from my gut feeling. They all come from gut feelings. They are expensive properties, and I just visited one time. I decided to buy because I feel so confident in investing the making the decision. I just go for it, and it double the values. Many of my properties are double the values because I bought the property on the intuition. Sometimes with the intonation plus little bit of homework, it will work. Trust the vibration energy that you get. Energy doesn't lie. Okay, so you are living in an energy field. Your body is composed of energy producing particles. Each of us is in constant motion. So like everything and everything else in the universe, you are vibrating and creating energy. Here are some of the law of vibrational energy you can take advantage. You had heard times against that whatever you offer out into the world will return back to you. As dictated by the law of attraction, like attracts like. The law of universe says that you are responsible for your life, and you can manifest change according to how you direct your thoughts and emotions. And Albert Einstein's famous saying like, everything in life is vibration. So my task, my job, my normal task, most of the times that I spend my time is like analyzing and doing something that raise my vibration energy. Because the secrets of success is about vibration. When you're in the high vibration energy, things will go your way. when you're in a low vibrational energy, all the trouble, all the things, all the bad things will come your way. When you're in elevating your vibrational energy, you are right place at the right time. You're getting those like God and goddesses and calm you and assist you when you are in trouble. So everything in the universe is made up of molecules vibrating at a different speed. This includes the trees, includes the body that we have, the rocks, the animals, thoughts and emotions, especially the thoughts and emotions. When you want to do prayer, why some of the prayers can fulfill, can manifest so easily, while some of times that you do prayer 100 times, you never get the results. Because when you want to do prayer, you must have to set your goals, your wish. You also need to vibration energy to reach out to match that vibration. If the vibrational energy, what you want to get is this vibrational energy, and then your vibrational energy is at here. So there is always a missing link. What you need to do is to elevating your vibrational energy to match the energy. That you may experience that when you want to go for a job, you apply for jobs, then it fail again, you fail many times. Nobody wants to engage you. Once you get one jobs, that many offers that come to you at the same time, even relationship or similar. When you wanted a desperate wanted a relationship, you didn't get that. Once you have a very good relation, that other admirers also come to you because you have elevated your vibrational energy. You have elevated. That's why when you know that about secrets of success, it's all about vibration. When you know how to elevate your vibrational energy, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong in life. Wherever you go, whatever you do, you can't really go wrong. You will not in a very bad shape. Trust me that, because I've been doing that all the time. So when you are vibrating at a high level, you feel lighter, you feel happier and more at ease. Whereas lower vibrational energy, you feel heavy, you feel dark, you feel confused. Almost all spiritual traditional point the way towards higher realm of consciousness, and even scientific study also state that. So the Abraham Hicks also said that as you think, you vibrate; as you vibrate, you attract. That's a famous saying. So you have heard time and time again that whatever you offer out into the world will return back to you. Yeah, this law of attraction really works. But what is the difference between the law? I'm talking about vibrational energy, about the law of attraction. What is the difference between these two? The law of attractions and the vibrational energy. I will cover it up. Maybe I need to share with you some other things before I talk about this. Towards the end of it, you will be in line with what I'm doing. So how you can, I'm still want to focus on more about the raising the vibrational energy first. So one of the best way, like what I'm doing now, I don't know whether you can hear the music right now or not. Do you hear the music? This music will raise your vibrational energy. This music have this subliminal inside, the message inside will help you to raise your vibrational energy. You can sleep with this kind of music. You can go to Google search and look for the 962 megahertz and 528 megahertz and 432 megahertz. Just write down the megahertz frequency music: 963, 528, 432 megahertz. These are very soothing, nice music. You can play throughout the night when you are sleeping. This will elevate your existence. And then when you feel, because 528 is a love frequency. When you sleep in a love frequency, you feel very blissful. You feel very joyful when you listen to it for the same music. the sleep frequency for about 8 hours. So choose the frequency that you want to, frequency on focusing, you want to see frequency about confidence, you can choose that. So you want to more spiritual enhancement, then you look into the frequency of alpha stage, alpha level. So choose then use, because our mind will shut down during our sleep, but our subconscious will never sleep. So why not use our subconscious to learn something every single day? I put on I have saved a lot of good articles in my phone. I always turn it on when I go to sleep. I turn it on. I may not want to listen to it. I just let it play, because the subconscious don't need the ear to listen. They just absorb it. So use the sleeping time to learn. It will be very powerful. You can do that every single day for 30 days. You can see there are many changes. Gratitude is one of the quickest way to amplify your vibrations. Try it right now. Stop reading and look around you, and turn your attention to what are you thankful for. What are you thankful for? Look for the day. What are the day? Now it's end of the day now. What are things you can be grateful for? It's always something that you can feel grateful for. There is always. And love, call to find someone who is easy to love, and hold that person in your heart. You can think about the person that you can, parents, your mother, father, your sister, or your loved one, or your husband, or your wife, your sister, your brothers. Hold on to that, the person in your heart. Visualize him or her sitting in front of you, and notice how you feel. A feeling of expansion, a feeling of lightness, a feeling of happiness that will take over your being, and that able to shift what you are looking for. Love is one of the highest vibration stage of being. When you have elevating yourself in the love frequency, you're already almost touching the enlightened stage. So another one is about generosity. Whatever you want more in your life, offer out to someone or some things. You're feeling poor, give money to charity. You're feeling lonely, make an effort to make a stranger smile, or spend time with those people who are unfortunate. If you don't have enough time, give your time to a good source. So what you don't have, just give it away. Be generous. I have so many stories about being generous eventually turn out to be miracles. One of my friends told me she had been very generous all the time, and then when she in the critical moment, like it's like millions of dollars just fall from the sky just like that. And but one time she like people tell them, you are being so generous, you are people taking advantage on you. She become hold back. You hold back on the generosity. She almost went bankrupt. And then she called back to the moment that she was so prosperous, and then she started being generous again, and then even recession or whatever, she's like she has always have a windfall now. You always have a windfall. So it does happen to me all the time. Yeah, since I was young until now, it does happen. Meditation is helping, and doing breathing work, breathing exercise works, and forgiveness is the holiest. By forgiveness, the universe is held together. Forgiveness is a sacrifice. Forgiveness is quiet of mind. Forgiveness and being gentle is the quality of self-imposed that represent eternal virtue. Forgiveness, if you have practiced how to forgive yourself, forgive others, I tell you that is the greatest strength that you have. Because when you learn to forgiveness, your life will not go very much out of alignment. You always in the alignment. Yeah. So because of people cannot forgive others and hatreds, they're causing them like sickness, cancer. People who suffer from cancer always have a lot of issue in their life. You can check it out with those people who suffer from cancer. You talk to them and see. So the sixth one is eating high vibrational food. It's very important. Everything you consume is a prana. The air is a prana, the food is a prana, the water is a prana. Bless the food before you eat, bless the water before you eat, say something beautiful before you eat. I always have the habit of bless my food before I eat. So if you eat a lot of big energy in the form of meat, fried food or processed food, you will lower your vibration. By eating nutrients, dense prana, rich food like organic fruits, vegetables, your body literally absorbs these things. Vegan food and plant-based food, making you more light, making you more vibrant, making you more alive. High vibrational food make a person vibrational energy higher. So actually, I have a story to tell, but it will take. I only estimate time. Maybe I tell the story later on. Maybe I make it very short. You see, environmentalists used to organize the health retreat, and this health retreat, every one of us will go from juice diet, and our instructor is give activity. During these 5 days, it's not just like doing a detox program. He also do the cleansing of the physical, emotional, and spiritual energy. So after 5 days, I can see all the participants are glowing the face. They feel joyful. They feel like the face are really growing. So many people told me that those participants told me that when they get home, the children feel calmer and not showing a lot of tantrum, and the family members are kinder to them, and also business are getting more opportunities, promotions. Just things are just in line and getting better because the person have rose their vibrational energy in the certain levels. So they also attract the same kind of energy back to them. So once in a while, go for a retreat, go for a holiday, it will help. Go for a fasting, at least like every few months, do some fasting and clean out all the toxin in your body. It will help you raise your vibrational energy also. So there are so many things that I can share with you about raising your vibrational energy. Today I only share 7 of them. The 7 will be like the think positive thoughts. When you think about, you become. And each thoughts you think create your future. Be diligent about what thoughts you give your attention. You can take only like 17 seconds for a thought to attract another one. 17 seconds, you think about negative thoughts, you just count 17 seconds, you will have the ability to connect with the energy, the similar energy. So like the attraction, law of attraction is not just like attracting the good stuff in your life. You are sending out the bad energy. The bad energy will also attract. Law of attractions can be the positive one and also can be the negative one. Yeah. So think positive thoughts are very important, and especially words that come out from your mouth that, oh, today is a miserable day, today is what, I feel so tired. So at the end of the day, it's like it was a fantastic day for him because he has closed 2 big sales, and it was a fantastic day. But the way he said it, it didn't like, oh, I'm so tired today, like I closed 2 fantastic sales. I said, don't say like that. You should celebrate. And don't say you are so tired because you associate your success with low energy. So it shouldn't say like that. So you should say, oh, I'm so happy that, because he's sharing the experience to me, he should say, I'm so happy and energized that I closed 2 sales. Let's go and celebrate the 2 big sales that I have closed. Instead of, I know maybe physically he felt tired about it, but he doesn't have to mention that. Okay, keep it to yourself, and then when you shift your thoughts, your energy also will change. So never associate something positive into something negative. And you associate, next time it happen again to you, all this will come back to you because it's ingrained in your subconscious level. So law of attractions is very powerful. I shared with you law of attractions, the 2 sessions of law of attraction in the past before. If you want to know more about law of attractions, go back to my recording. So law of attractions, like what are the, it's like the process of using this law. You can decide what you want and ask for it. Affirm this desire into the present tense and visualize yourself owning it now. Feel the power, positive feelings that this thing you can already have it. Believe that you will receive it. Watch for and act on the inspiration you have received. Giving gratitude. And that's one step, very important step, is to take actions. Without actions, you may have all this. Without actions, nothing will happen. Okay. So vibrational energy is something that you should focus on to raise your vibration every single day. You might be wondering how this law of vibration different from the law of attractions. It's a good question. As they are similar, they can even work together. Law of attractions and law of vibration always work hand in hand. The law of vibration is the first law. They are all together. There are 12 universal laws. Law of vibration is one of the laws that must happen before law of attractions. So in creating that vibration within yourself, you involve the law of vibration deliberately, and only then can the law of attraction happen. Without the law of vibration, the law of attraction will not happen. It's like you cannot cook a rice without because you must have this. It's an ingredient of law of attractions. Without law of attractions, nothing happens. Without the law of vibration, nothing happens in the law of attractions. So if you want to make a cake without the flour, you will not able to make a cake. So you need the flour to make the cake, to make a very delicious cake. So the law of vibration is about matching the specific frequency, what you are looking for, and the law of attractions takes these ideas a bit further to allow you to create the frequency within yourself by any means, like visualization, meditation, or by affirmations. So I share a lot of this in my past training. Go and listen to it. But at the end of the day, whatever you manifest, you don't need to work with these 2 laws side by side. You cannot ignore the raising vibrational energy and expect the law of attraction to work for you. So you must align. Yeah. The bottom line is the law of attraction shows us that everything is energy, and we can match the energy of anything we look to manifest. If you have problems to put all this practice you have problem in putting all this into practice, I would suggest today just focus on 3 very simple things that you do it. Very simple. Remember these 3 things. First thing is to be grateful, acknowledge what you are grateful for each and every day. The more you take notice of the abundance in your life, the more it becomes present. Energy attracts energy, lights attracts lights. And the second thing is meditate. Spend about 5 to half an hour meditate. Let you become more aware and more purposeful about your actions. It teaches you how to respond rather than react to situation in your life. Meditation sounds simple, but it takes discipline. Do it slowly. You can't even sit with 5 minutes, just sit with 1 minute, 2 minutes, and then increase day by day. Can meditation helps to you with letting go? This is the most powerful things. People who meditate are very good in letting go. If you are able to let go, forgive, forget, and let go, I tell you, you already accelerated your existing level in the fast speed. So letting go is to remove the attachments to anything that make you unhappy and cause suffering. So the third one that you need to practice about mindfulness. Mindfulness can do it every day, focusing attention on the present moment while you are talking to someone. Be mindful of the person, fully focus on what the person is saying. While you're eating, focus on, be mindful of what you are eating. Slowly chew your food. And while you are doing jogging and running, be mindful of the surrounding and the qi and the breathing that you are. And you do not know how to do mindfulness, just observe your breathing. Just observe your breathing is one of the best way of being mindfulness. Meditation is also one of the mindfulness. Mindfulness is being examined scientifically by a lot of scientific research, and has been found to be the key element in the stress reductions and overall happiness in your life. So if you master mindfulness, you already 80% there. So if you just practice these three things, actually what I'm talking about, gratitude, meditations, and mindfulness, they are same thing. Okay, they are part of mindfulness. Being gratitude is like a way about what you are grateful for, is a mindfulness. Meditation is also a mindfulness. And mindfulness is the key. If you do not know what's mindfulness, and just buy the book or download the audio book from the YouTube by Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now. I would suggest everybody to read this book. That will really help you to understand what is mindfulness all about. That's my sharing today.